Hey, awesomes. How's it going? Welcome to week 8. All right. All right. So we are talking about our passion, our field. We've been talking about that last week or week and a half or two. Um, really start talking more about the passion, I think, a little bit more last week. And this week, I try to start talking about some of the sections so you can start working on some of that if you want to over break. Then when we get back, we'll finish up project 2. So I have added some stuff here for you. This is more for your convenience. Here are the exact sections. We're going to kind of start working a little bit on section 1. Obviously, you're getting information for the actual the profile of this career, or excuse me, as Larry Smith says, your passion, right? So you can be successful. Um, so what is the type of careers that exist within this field? What education requirements? Experiential learning are encouraged. What are the working conditions? Like we said last week, it's like not necessarily a day in the life of, but a little bit more. Obviously, here's specifics of work environment, salary, pros and cons. There's positives and negatives to each. Um, so it's more to give you an idea, like, what does it look like after the fact, like once you start. So if you show up or you begin into this post-education, what are you looking at, right? What's the outlook, right? So 4 years, 5 years down the road, as you pursue this passion, as you're putting things into place, what can you kind of expect as well? Find professional organizations for maintenance is kind of like, okay, so to stay up on things within that field. Are there organizations, clubs, other types of memberships? It could be certifications, conferences, these types of things. Kind of keep you going in that field. And then controversies is more. I prefer to kind of think about this as like issues, but sometimes their issues are usually controversial. So, what's going on in the field? What are some things? A couple of things that are. What's the hot topic, right? What are some of the hot topics? And then, of course, most importantly, our communication practices for us. We want to find a couple of artifacts to find out how people are um, communicating in the field. What do they use to perhaps discuss with each other things in the field, or is it primarily a field where they discuss specifically with clients? If they do, what is that? Proposals. Are we talking about white papers? Are we talking about how-to instruction sets? About users manuals? These types of things. What are we talking about? And then, of course, these last two sections we'll talk more about in week 10. But I have put up here a couple of resources for you, the project outline and a section's heading template, just to make it a little easier for you, if you will. And then, it says coming soon, but I guess it's right now. And the one thing I would ask you to do this week, since I asked you last week, I said, make sure you get your passion, get everything kind of secured, and everything to be prepared to share it with me this week. So I put a forum together on our Moodle page. If you go on there and just give me your chosen passion field, what you've chosen for project 2, this project, and explain what led to your interest in pursuing this particular passion in this field, and why are you passionate about your choice. All right. And that's kind of essentially your introduction. So you kind of not get two birds with one stone, if you will. All right. So we've got all that. Let's take a look, see here real quick. My internet is moving at the speed of snail today, so I apologize for that. So here we are at project 2. All right, we started off the last week. What we need to do is to figure out what it is that we want to do. So this week, week 8, we're sharing it, and share it right in here. All right, I'm still working on. Should have the rhetorical analysis papers finished up today, tomorrow. And of course, obviously, we're on break next week, or at least you guys are. And then week 10, we'll come back and we'll start wrapping it up. But have your field chosen, and then we'll talk a little bit to what things you can do if you would like to over the break. Start researching, start answering some of those questions, finding out more about that field. Where are they communicating? Are there clubs, organizations, things like that? That will help you then find how to go about researching some of the rest of it. All right, about out of time. Have a great week. Most importantly, stay safe, stay awesome. Bye.